Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. We're back on the Void Ship, and we've only got one of Marazai's Drakari side missions left to go, I think, which we're going to go and do next. But we're going to just do a little bit of trading first, because I might be able to get the Drusian's rep up a little bit higher. Yeah, a little bit. We should go up another level. We did. Let's see what we're able to take. Actually, there was nothing at level 13, bit annoying. Yeah, not much to say really. Let's go and try the Navy though as well, because we did a few space battles. 1,200, so yeah, that's not quite enough, but we're 3/4 of the way to the next one now. Hope we may even have some more Void combat coming up, I don't know. But let's jump back into the galaxy map. Well, it's going to be the system map, and then we'll go to the galaxy map. And we're heading towards Emperor's Palm, I believe. Don't really need that plasteel. So let's see. So we need to come down to here. Easiest way is to go to Orselio again and then nip down there. But what colonies are kicking off at the moment? We've got Kiava Gamma. All the way over there. But I have got an express highway there from Mundus Valencia, so let's do that. Lord Captain, we have found the trail of the elusive Contempt, the ship that was sighted in Latoshin's Passage. If we go after the pirates right now, then we can catch them before those arrogant scoundrels slip away again. Ah, okay, it's a fun little side quest, let's try that. Oh, they're not here, are they? Was there something on the... There might have been something on the galaxy map I should have spotted. Oh, I guess it's somewhere in here. Oh, Latoshin's Passage. Is this a timed quest? Okay, I'm going to assume it's a timed quest, so let's nip over. Try and catch this pirate ship. That's where I just was. Okay, if we visit, maybe he's in here. There he is. I'm pretty sure I've done all the points of interest in all the places I've visited so far. A pirate flotilla has gathered in a system with an especially prosperous extractium. One of mine, I assume, was he got adamantine. The Augur crew reports that all of the Void ships share their signatures with the elusive Contempt. You hear a familiar, cheerful voice from the box. Shelby, the proto-speculator, sighs theatrically. You're hot on his heels, coming between him and his fortune. The cargo ships are just about to take off from the bountiful planet, but the rogue trader herself wishes to rudely interrupt their plans. Well, that's quite alright. Shelby sounds thrilled by the sudden competition. The elusive Contempt's captain is ready to wait for the next opportunity, and for now, he'll leave you in the good company of his friends. You see the pirate flagship beginning to maneuver to escape into the warp. Well, we've got a 100% chance to fire a broadside. Let's do it. Succeeded! The starboard batteries light up, firing a salvo. The missiles reach their target. But despite a direct hit, the elusive Contempt manages to slip away once more, although it won't recover from the damage anytime soon. Alright, another ship combat. Huzzah. Which I think I said in the last episode, I really enjoyed the ship combat in this game, actually. As I found with the sort of army... It's not really a mini game, but side activity in Wrath of the Righteous. It's quite a nice change of pace to the rest of the game. You know, I think a bit of variety in games is, especially longer games like this, is always a good thing.
This hallowed vessel's bulkheads will hold strong.
Good, I hope so. What have we got? 110, 110. Okay, slightly stronger enemies this time, and they're all kind of arrayed around us. wondering if we can get in a ram. I reckon we can ram this one. If we come this way.
Emblazon our path.
So, what we need to do, I think we need to jump forward. That looks good. Now we'll just do a little side hustle. Over to here. A little side shimmy. I'm going to let loose some torpedoes before we do this, because you can't do them afterwards. And I think I'll also do this. Because that, once we ram, I can't do that either. I guess we could try and weaken them a little bit more with these.
Storm of macro cannons.
And then we might be able to get a port blast on these guys.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
All we have now are kind of the starboard bits, which are off that way, which I probably can't do at the moment. I could send on a boarding party. Have some of that. Boarding. Hee. And they've started some internal fires. Are they coming back or are they attacking us? I think they're just returning. Okay, so we're going to ram now. Just wondering with these shields. Yeah, I'm going to put on a front shield. Guys, we're going to ram. Hopefully minimize the damage we take. Boom! There he goes. Much more I can do now, really. I guess those shields are taking a bit of damage. No, it's okay. We won't worry about those for now. They're brave. Wow, it's almost dead already. Pack a little bit more of a punch for these guys. The torps can't quite get in. Well, I think I'll send them off this way to maybe go for one of these then. To be fair, I should be able to destroy this guy on my next go, so... tell you what, let's get the torpedoes. See, where are these likely to go? Probably around here. Let's just move these guys here, ready to sort of pick a direction. So, ooh, dorsal guns now. We could try a bit more of a... I like that it shows you where you can end up, so yeah, we'll do that. And I think we'll end like this.
Chart a course.
I think we'll put the front guns on.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
Do a dorsal
Let
strike.
destruction pour forth.
What's this? Oh, another boarding party. Why don't we send one onto one of these ships? Nice. Okay. Oh, they're all coming back. Right, well, I think we're going to see if we can destroy this ship with a sudden jolt to direction. There it goes. I might as well drop some more torpedoes.
Send their souls to the void.
And port and starboard aren't really going to do much here, are they? So we'll leave that there for now.
Perish in the void, heathens and cravens.
He did well, lasting as long as he did. These guys definitely pack a little bit more of a punch. Right, well, which torpedoes are these? So these are these ones, so I think we'll send you on to you. I think we'll send you on to you. Ramming speed. Okay, so if we... yeah, that's annoying. I don't think we can ram, actually. It's just going to shoot past in that direction. We need to be there, really, which isn't an option. If I go there, though, ramming that guy is a possibility. If I can swing it. Now, let's see if we can get you out of the way. Oh, nice. Let's fire a dorsal gun. That should kill you.
Annihilate them.
Right, well, the ram... Okay, we've actually got the range, so that's good. Can I put front... I can't put front shields on this time. But to be honest, he's pretty low on health. I think a ram might kill him. Let's have a go.
Let the Empyrean guide us.
There he goes.
No one can
Nice.
outmaneuver House or Celio.
Enjoyed that. Alright, well, we're done here. Let's just repair up. I think that the space loot used to go into your own personal inventory and have to be sent to cargo, but it seems to happen automatically now, which is a nice little quality of life improvement, I think. Now, I think we'll go... I think we're done here, so I think we'll go back up to Mundus Balancius. We'll fast travel over to Kiava. It's fine. Sort their colony issue out. Lord Captain, the Astropathic Choir has received word about a pirate fleet that is preparing to attack one of our richest extractiums. I believe it's the thugs from the elusive Contempt again. The next target is one of the planets in the silence of Mersegrit, which, as we all know, is here. So that's actually quite near to Orselio Prophecy, which we can get back to quite quickly. I was going to make a little shortcut between... Well, it doesn't... Maybe between where we are now and where we want to go, and that will give us a little route down here. And then we can use that to get up there. Okay, but let's visit Cranach first. See what urgency they've got for us. I'd love to know how we get more phlogiston. That's a bit of a blockage in our stuff currently. A void ship deformed by the archenemy's dark power, formerly in the charge of Rykard Minoris, has burst in the systems. We don't want that. So let's go back into battle. Another space battle, don't mind that at all. Battle is over. Did they run away? There we go. XP, I'm not going to complain. It's a little weird. So are they good? Are they good now? Okay, that was weird. What was this? Maybe that's for our ultimate, which we are waiting for. Oh no, this is the one we want. This, yeah, so we want the holy ammunition one still. But just to remind ourselves, we're waiting on Drushin's rep, isn't it? 45 to 30, okay. So let's go back to the Expanse. I'm just going to make a little shortcut to get to the Emperor's Palm where I want to go. It might be seen as a waste of navigator insight, but we can do it with 4 now. We'll leave me with 6 remaining, which I think's alright, isn't it? There we go. Let's go straight there, sort this issue out. Then we'll go and do the pirates again, and then we'll sort out Cassia's side quest once we finish with this one. So what have we got? Plasteel and Plasteel. I've got quite a lot of Plasteel, to be honest. Okay, let's go and deal with the Cognizance Fleet Tech Squadron, I suppose. Lord Captain, our augurs have detected active combat operations in the orbit and on the surface of Euphrates II. We tried to contact the explorators on the flagship of the Cognizance Fleet coordinating the defence, but received a strongly worded demand not to interfere under threat of armed retaliation. Give me details. The world is besieged by a squadron of the Cognizance Fleet, supported by a joint armada of vessels from across the entire expanse. Among the latter, we're registering vessels recruited by the Lord Inquisitor to defend the sector. They are opposed by the Final Dawn scum, led by the blasphemous traitors from the ranks of the Word-Bearers. What's so important about this planet? This sacred forge world has always been closed off to the lay people. I believe that it was only the threat of having it utterly corrupted by the ruinous powers that the explorators had begrudgingly accepted their profane ally setting foot on their blessed world. Who's winning? We're detecting parity between the forces as both parties employ conservative strategies with the aim of gradually achieving positional superiority. Tactical prognosis suggests that this impasse will persist for a while longer. Why are they refusing our aid? Their reaction is the result of reasonable wariness, your ladyship. The agent network of the Cult of the Final Dawn spans entire worlds and has proven its effectiveness time and again. I presume the tech priests are afraid of letting a treacherous vessel into their combat ranks. Alright, well, if I have no other option, I guess we're leaving. Okay. Try again. So what exactly was the wording on that rumour then that we were chasing? I think it was one of the ones down here. Ah, that's the one we're chasing at the moment. I don't think it's that one. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Those are still fine. I keep checking that in the hope we may have got a new contract to do with Prometheum, but seems not. Okay, well I think we're done with all those stuff that what's his face wanted us to do. In fact, what does it say? Perform the ritual, wait for Nomos. So actually he's closed his personal quest asking us to deal with the Drakari stuff. I guess we've done enough of that now. So, okay, back to the galaxy map. So with this, where we go for Cassia's side quest, we want to get up to Silence of this as well. Which is a little bit... It's a little bit of an awkward place to get to, quite honestly. We can get there from Orselio, but then to get to Orselio we've got to... I'm wondering if it's even easier just to go straight to Mundus Valancius. It might be. So we can get there straight from Cranach. It's fine. fine. Right, so now we can get... You know what, I'm wondering if I make a highway to Janus at this point as well. That's another one of our core worlds. I think I'm gonna... It won't use up all our navigator insight, but then it means all three of our core worlds are connected, which I think is quite a good thing. So let's do that. Let's travel there. And we're just one jump away from here. See what he's up to this time. And now I've got phlogiston, but that's mined. I don't really need promethium or plasteel. I've got... Well, let me check how much promethium's in it. I think it said 4 actually, didn't it? I guess we'll do that. There's so many of these extractiums now. 7, now 6. Alright. Come on, pirates. The elusive Contempt's captain contacts you. You can hear notes of disdain and mockery in his voice. Playtime is over, and he's sure he's going to come out on top. After the rogue trader's death, the Von Valancia's protectorate will become his playground, where he'll claim plenty of bounty before someone dares hunting him again. The bridge officers report. The elusive Contempt is preparing for battle. Right. Let's do it.
Hold fast. Our faith will be tested.
Alright, let's check this guy out. Where's his ship? Oh, it's got to be this. Oh, hello. And he's got 4 of these guys as well. And again, common sense dictates that you take the mobs out first. But I kind of want to take the big boy out first, I think.
Chart a course.
Because they can just do a lot more damage. So let's do a little jump. So we're ramming range now, which is nice. So we're going to drop a torpedo.
Unleash torment.
I'm going to put a front shield on for the ram. Let's fire this in.
Send them into the cold void.
Can we get... Oh, we can. Okay, we'll fire on them with starboard.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
This will do the same with port. We're going to have to extend our range a little bit.
Let destruction pour forth.
Dorsals. I'm going to put these on him.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Now we ram. See where we end up.
Emblazon our path.
They are exposed. Unleash your weaponry.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Not my torps. No. Well, I mean, they were a target, weren't they, for a turn? I suppose that's fine. Now it's the big boy's turn. What's he gonna do? Oh, no, they're still going up here. Is he going to help us out against the big one? I don't think so. Crap, it's got fighters. It's got a big fire thing. Oh, I think, yeah, we're starting to take some... Oh god. Can we ram him again? We might be able to. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get our shields back. Yeah, we'll drop some... Can I... We'll drop some torpedoes down there.
Now.
Fire this thing, I suppose.
Eviscerate them.
Did quite a nice amount of damage, actually. Let's put the dorsals in.
Macro cannons. Annihilate them.
I don't know if I can ram him again. Yeah, he's too close. Which makes sense. I kind of expected that, to be honest. We could wrench him round a bit. I think we'll do that. I think we fire off the broadsides as well.
Macro cannons. Annihilate them.
I think we've... I mean, he's probably still going to be able to target us, but there's a slight chance he won't be able to hit us from there. Can I ram him now? Oh, I can.
Darkness
Crump.
Enemy's void shield has been nullified.
Anyway, he's getting down. He's getting down there. Okay, well, I think we should probably bolster at least one side of shields. Still. Oh, okay. We can move, so that's why we've got that. Oh, okay. Our rear shields are pretty strong, so let's just present our arse to the enemies. So.
The enemy has lost their shield and their courage.
Oh, stay alive! He's being a nice He's being a nice distraction. No!
Plasma fire.
My torpedoes! Did he just refresh his shields? Oh, okay, they might be too far away. Which is nice. Really want to get some guns on this guy. Oh. Oh well, nothing to lose. Oh, I guess put quite a few on him. Doesn't look like it did very much. I think when we put another one of those twisty things on him, I think he'll die.
Upon my enemies.
So I guess we'll just do what we can to this guy now. Need to sort of get starboard stuff on him. Yeah.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
Just show them our arse, I think. And we'll send out some torpedoes.
Unleash torment.
I'm gonna put... I don't want to port shields on. I'll put more rear shields on, because we'll probably take some damage from that side then. That's probably about all I can do for now. Oh no, more fighters. These they're all quite far away still. They might be close enough to shoot. Nope, not quite. Right, torpedoes. I think we take them up to the flagship. Argenta should be able to get them there on our turn. Let's do it. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Oh no, I wanted to do that one. I've jumped over here now. Right, let's come about. That was a mistake. I hope it wasn't a fatal one.
Send them into the cold void.
It always looks impressive, but never seems to do very much, that particular gun. Out of range of that too, and that. Alright, well, let's put
Send their souls to the void.
some torpedoes out there. Let's get some front shields going. Shouldn't use that. We'll use it next go if we make it that far. Everyone's out of the range of my guns now. Oh, tell you what, that mistake, that might have cost us. Straight into the unprotected side. Okay, well, we have some options now. Torpedoes. Can we get it on him? Even if we can't, Argenta will be able to make it do it in the round. So. I think we try and hold breach with this. Oh, I didn't do any damage. Okay, we'll fire off the ultimate. Okay, port cannons.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Dorsal cannons.
Macro cannons. Annihilate
Must be able to do something to this guy. Alright, let's do this. Tell you what, we'll go for this guy.
Steer us to our target.
It's annoying, but at least we'll get one off the board. Hopefully.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
There he goes. Ooh, we might be able to target him with this
Unleash
now.
the storm of macro cannons.
Tickling him. Can't put front shields on. I guess I'll reinforce the starboard side and we'll drop some torps.
Unleash torment.
Right, that's about all I can do. interceptors seem to mostly not be bothering anymore, which is interesting. Ah, torpedoes. Right, I'll tell you what, this will be epic if it can take him down. He's still got quite a lot of health. How's he doing? It's got 14 health. Oh, we could ram him out of existence.
Chart a course.
It's quite tempting. Let's put... Oh, I can't. Well, that might be silly because that would probably just do too much damage to us, but let's try and take him down then.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
It's just, is it going too much into his shields, maybe? Okay, let's come about this way then, so I can target his kind of exposed shield.
Eviscerate them!
That's it, I've got a ram.
Emblazon our path.
I
The
welcome
shield
the
has
spectacle of their
fallen in the
glittering
enemy's defense.
ruins.
We will meet their blows with steel, flesh, and valor.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
Okay, I'll put port shield up at least. It's not good, we're very low on health, but let's we can put this thing on, maybe get rid of some of those fighters. I don't really want to jump forward. I'll do this just on the off chance it means the port... No, it does... Yeah, it does distance, but not really extending the cone, unfortunately. We'll leave that for now.
Timorous blue shrouds the decks, Lord Captain.
Yeah, I tell you what, they're hitting us for quite a lot of damage at the moment.
Macro cannons! Annihilate them!
And I think we do the ult again. I think that's a given. Oh, why is it not doing so much damage to them, especially this guy? I'm going to flip him. Dorsal
Unleash
cannons
our
on there.
wrath upon my enemies.
Great, another one down. This guy's still a bit far away. Let's bring the maneuverability round. If I come this way, I might be able to get him with the front cannons. It's a bit of a risk as we're exposing our... Actually, let's put front shields on there. There we go. Let's get them reloading as well, assuming I survive this round. Let's try this.
Send them into the cold void.
Thank God. That was huge. Okay, and let's get some torpedoes going as well.
Now!
Okay. This guy can get down and shoot our exposed side, though. That could be it. Holy crap. Is that all they were doing? Giving up? Okay, well. Lacking a lot of shields. Try and get the torpedoes going up there. Kinda want to
Let
around.
the Empyrean
I want to come around
guide
this way
us.
because that's where my full shield is, rather than giving them my exposed flank. Let's save that. I might as well launch more
Unleash
torpedoes. Nothing really to
torment.
lose by that. If I can put on some starboard protection as well. Is that it? We might actually do this. Yeah, let's continue to sort of come about. We'll jump. Okay, I'm going to jump forward. No, we're going to put on. Can't put on front shields. I'll put on these ones. It's pretty pointless. We'll drop some more torpedoes though.
Send their souls to the void.
Everything else is pretty pointless, so let's put it out. Sure, I'm going to hold some more torpedoes up towards you. Not to worry. Okay. Oh, she can't directly control them this turn. Why flip them? I'll have to move. Can I put front shields on at least? I can. Okay, well that's something.
Steer us to our target.
I might target the fighters with this.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Does that do anything to them? Why does that not do anything?
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
Okay, let's get rid of the fighters at least. They were facing me, so that was quite dangerous.
Chart a
We'll do
course.
More
Unleash
torpedoes their way.
torment.
Actually, where's that? So if I... Yeah, well... If I flip over a couple of sides, I might be able to... Ah.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
That was something. That's about all I can do. Just got to pray. They're targeting the torpedoes. That's pretty good for us. That's coming our way, but we're shielded on that side. Okay. I think it's over. Tell you what, that was a big fight, wasn't it?
Blessed are the
Enjoyed
faithful.
that. Then we gained an upgrade, so let's go and do that. Yeah, that was good fun. It was, well, we scraped through by the skin of our teeth, but it was good. End of the elusive legend. Right, what are we doing? We're upgrading. Okay, so looks like we could pick a couple of abilities for the flagship. Ultimate post abilities. What do we have? Premonition. Scan for favourable tactical positions. Evasion is increased. I think we'll get about 14 rounds of that then, as that's as Iliad's got really high awareness. We'll probably take that. Looks like we can pick another 3 of these before the end. So what else do we have? Shield Pulse. Overloads the shields to disrupt enemy defences. Yeah, I don't like this because it's going to get rid of our own shields, whereas that's something we want to preserve, really. Allows the use of both abilities of one selected post for 1 turn. Reduce cooldowns, that could be good. Let's get more use of our macro cannons. I think that's probably just flat out good. Scan an enemy ship to highlight its weak points. All damage dealt to weak point is increased by 30%. Yeah. I think we'll do both of those. So let's take Expeditious Reload first, and on this one, because I'm not sure about Premonition. But we'll get another chance to take it. And these, I could take Vulnerability Scan then, so maybe I should take Premonition now. Okay. Have a look at the posts, because some of these skills can upgrade. Okay, we can upgrade Expeditious Reload once we've used it. Shield Master... Is this not upgrade? That's upgraded. We've only just got that. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll have a look at the remains, I suppose. What have we got? Yeah, alright, well, we'll take those. Yeah, I won't go to the bridge yet. Let's go and do the other things that we were going to do. So I guess the main one is to go and do the House Orcelio thing here at Smaragdus Mundos. So we want to get to Orcelio Prophecy, which we can do 1, 2, 3 jumps. Okay, that's fine. Seen that one before. I don't need to go down to Foulstone, do I? So let's go here. I'm actually going to make this yellow. Towards the end. I've been a little bit wasteful with my navigator's insight, but we have been gaining a fair bit too. But let's go here. Ooh. Entry. I'm not going to read those numbers. Bunch of numbers. 10 chronometers turned since the incident. Enforcer. Witness. Hyder on 00110101. You claim that you left the Sanctum Navis on the Lady Navigator's orders. Affirmative. This unit acted in accordance with maintenance protocol. Step 1. Sense the sacred mechanisms for the duration of 15 chronometer turns. Step 2. Enforcer. You failed to inform the bridge about the imminent jump. I want to know why. Data unavailable. The Lady Navigator ordered that she be connected to the Void Ship, but she did not order the preparation of the machine spirits for warp translation. Cause. A ritual that cannot be identified by the unit's capabilities. This unit received the command to interrupt Protocol Blur and exit the Sanctum Navis. Next entry. 30 chronometer turns since the incident. Servant. No, please, not the fingers. Enforcer. I'm going to break one for every word of a lie I hear coming from your mouth. Now talk. Please, you have to believe me. All we did was prepare the canvas and mix the Lady Navigator's blood into the paints. Then we were told to lock open the shutters so that the Lord Captain could see everything that was going on inside the Sanctum Navis from the observation chambers and... Grok shit. Armor glass can't shield you from warp horrors. I swear it on my soul in the Golden Throne, Master Enforcer. The Lady Navigator only wanted to paint a picture for a ritual or some such, that's all I know. She wasn't going to use the power in her eye, but I still got as far away from there as I could. That's all I saw, I'm telling you. 50 chronometer turns since the incident. Senior Enforcer. We performed an emergency warp jump, barely activated the Geller field in time, and are now being dragged to Throne knows where by an unknown force. The Lady Navigator and the Lord Captain are still unaccounted for. Tell me, one more time, what transpired in the Sanctum Navis? Enforcer. I escorted the Lord Captain to the observation chambers and yelled at the servant for leaving the shutters open, but then I was told that it was on the rogue trader's orders. We could see the Lady Navigator clearly through the armor glass. She was lost in thought, staring at the canvas in front of her. She looked like she was completely unaware of the world around her. Soon the servants were ordered to leave the Sanctum Navis, and the Lady Navigator picked up her brush. Entranced, she began dragging it across the canvas, painting one image over another, and another one over the last, and another. And then the Lord Captain noticed it. There was a thing on the other side. The picture, covered in a layer of fresh blood, was coming to life. but the Lady Navigator was oblivious. That's when the Lord Captain... called out to Lady Cassia. Startled by the Lord Captain's cry, the Lady Navigator answered, and that's when I realised it. The armour glass between us and the Sanctum Navis was gone, and the things in the painting, they broke free. Senior Enforcer. And what happened next? I barely remember a thing. There was a bright flash, a purple blur. I remember feeling so scared that my knees were shaking. I remember my legs carrying me away like they'd had a mind of their own. As I ran, I heard screams behind me. The Lord Captain and Lady Cassia, they... Oh, God Emperor, the creatures, they pulled them both inside the painting. Sir? Mistress von Calox, I have a report that needs to be delivered to the senior officers. Sorry, Mistress Foxmaster. The Lord Captain and the Lady Navigator were lost during the emergency warp jump. Their whereabouts are still unknown. I am sending you the interrogation reports. End of recording. Sector, no data. No data about anything. Material, relation of the Lord Captain's personal account. So this is my journal. Tisiphone Orselio's ritual did not go as planned. The warp disturbance, triggered by the Lady Navigator's trance, washed over the Sanctum Navis. The void ship's machine spirits reacted to the surge of the Immaterium and interpreted it as a call to action. Thus did the emergency jump into the unknown begin. Amid the shrieks of sirens, the clanging of shutters, and the distant hum of the warp engine, some unknown will pulled the Lord Captain into the Sanctum Navis towards the creatures from the living canvas that had already gripped the Lady Navigator's throat. Horrified, almost out of breath and struggling to scream, Cassia stretched out her hand and slowly began sinking into her own painting. The Lord Captain... have I got... Oh, Ulfar's given me that. Snatched a dagger from the floor and began hacking at the hands. Okay. Or toughness. Let's try the toughness check. I know it's less chance of it. Grab the Lady Navigator's hands to try and pull her back out. Success. The Lord Captain pulled the Lady Navigator closer. After a while, the creatures eased their onslaught and Cassia crashed into the Lord Captain, knocking her off her feet. The Lord Captain felt a sharp pain in her side as Cassia's cogita brush pierced her flesh during the fall. A moment later, Cassia was sucked into the air and pulled inside the canvas. Instants later, the rogue trader herself was plunged into the depths of the world the Lady Navigator had created. Dahlia von Berinicus, finding herself in the middle of a gigantic, boundless, billowing nothingness. Her body felt weightless, floating in a void strewn with hundreds of the Lady Navigator's colours, some of them bright, warm and alluring, others morose, cold and heavy. The Lord Captain reached for the bright colours. Dahlia von Berinicus plunged into a river of bright hues and flashes of rosy sunset and lilac, carried her down the dazzling stream. Before long, the Lord Captain was standing in an idyllic garden, permeated with the fragrance of flowers and the singing of birds. Servants in purple livery darted back and forth, attending to a withered old woman in a navigator's mask. Sitting on her lap and smiling coyly to everyone was a little girl with ruby eyes and white hair. "Be a good little girl, my child, until the day we meet again." With trembling hands, the woman handed the girl to the navigator. The woman handed the girl to a navigator in laboratory attire. "I am out of time. Prepare the child for the Atlas transfer, and destroy all records and mentions of the world of Ir-T Vi." I'm guessing it... I don't think that's 6, or it could be Ir-T Vi 6, whatever. None must learn of that which took place here, and remember, her body must grow strong for it to accept my power, and once I have returned, loyalty will be rewarded. The memory dissipated, and a gust of silvery wind hurled the Lord Captain back into the ocean of nothingness. But this time, the nothingness felt dismal. Instead of bright hues, all it contained was shadows of invisible monsters swimming by, shrouded by a nebulous veil of unfathomableness. Guess we'll swim towards the dark colours. Greyish-blue waves swallowed the Lord Captain, and the feeling of lightness disappeared as her limbs grew heavy again. Dahlia von Berinicus fell on the hard floor of a laboratory cluttered with vats as tall as a human. Inside them were dozens, hundreds even, of repulsive mutants. Some had no arms, or no legs, or 2 heads, or no face, or their innards turned inside out, but each had white skin, white hair, long clawed limbs, and ruby eyes. "My lady, the child is born." The tall old woman slowly approached one of the vats. "Readings?" "Stable. Mutations. None were detected at any of the stages.
Genes?
Identical, my lady.
Chances of survival.
100 times higher than any of the previous experiments.
How long will it take to grow this child?
I fear accelerating the process might cause the body to fail. The only one after years of...
Silence. I understand the situation. Natural growth. I do not have that much time. We will have to go with the backup plan.
Yes, Novator, it will be done. The memory dissipated and... Okay, we're back into the unfathomableness. I guess we're going to remain adrift. Dahlia von Berinicus stayed in the ocean of nothingness, devoid of any sensation or emotion, until a persistent pulsation in her right side reminded her of a world that had once seemed more real than this one. Someone's scream broke the delicate equilibrium of the Lord Captain's motionless body, and the weightlessness released her. She plummeted into the maroon abyss of roiling illusions, but was now in full control of her body again. Then we descended into the abyss towards the screams. Oh, hello. Look at that. The Lord Captain crashed from an immeasurable height to the bottom of the roiling abyss. In the next moment, Dahlia von Berinicus saw two figures amid the billowing maroon mist. One of the figures, unnaturally gaunt and tall, was clutching the other, smaller one in its claws, screaming furiously. Okay, 67%. We're going to peer into the maroon mist. Fail. Okay, well. The crimson swirls confused the rogue trader's thoughts and emotions. She could hear whispers and moans coming from the depths. If she were to take one step, she would be forever lost in that violent mist and join the wretched chorus. But there was also a voice, so desperately pleading for mercy, yet whose voice it was, Dahlia von Berinicus could not tell. And I looked closer at the figures. One step was all it took for some unknown force to notice the Lord Captain and drag her through the painting's twisted space. Now the Lord Captain could clearly see the dark shade of the long-dead navigator leaning over Cassia. Clutching her neck in its clawed fingers, the shade screamed,
You were given life because of me. You survived because of me. And here you are now, because I have willed it so. Bow before me. Tell me what I wish to hear, and your suffering will end. Go on, child. I have waited for so long. Submit to me.
Cassia looked exhausted, her body covered in marks of thin cuts, her lips lacerated, claw marks on her cheeks. Yet there was steadfast resolve in her eyes. I know who you are, Tisiphone Orselio. I know what you crave. I saw it in the visions that you sent me again and again. I won't allow you. I will never allow you to become me. Cassia's fatigued voice quivered, but she was not about to yield in this battle. The Lord Captain... The agility check's unlikely to happen, but the persuasion we can do, urge the Lady Navigator to fight the monster until the bitter end. Success. The Lord Captain's words attracted not just Lady Cassia's attention. Tisiphone Orselio, finally noticing the presence of a living creature in that bizarre world, turned to face the interloper and lunged forward, seething with rage. When the entity's claws were millimeters from the rogue trader's throat, Cassia opened her navigator's eye, and a wave of unbridled warp energy obliterated Tisiphone's spectre before she realized what was happening. The Lady Navigator graced the Lord Captain with a tired smile. The abortive ritual had turned out to be a trap set for Lady Cassia by the previous Novator of her house. But the rogue trader had ensured that her plan fell to ruin, and now it was time to desert that accursed place. Cassia took the rogue trader's hand and guided her through the maroon mist and out of the painting. Their unconscious bodies were discovered in the Sanctum Navis 20 Terran days after their disappearance, as soon as the rogue trader's void ship had emerged from the warp in an unknown system. It says we've got to explore the mysterious world. Okay. Wow, that was something, wasn't it? So Tisiphone kind of wanted to use her to come to life again. Nothing there. The burning world. Got a mission. Okay, well we're taking Cassia, obviously. I think I'm going to take out Marazai and we're going to bring Pascal back. Yeah, pretty strong group, I think. Okay, what I think we will do is I will level up Pascal. And then I think we'll come back to this in the next episode. Let me just do this. So what have we got? Okay, well let's do the Machine Spirit Communion applying exploits. That's fine. And this one. As for his melee. Yeah, we'll double up on that Machine Spirit Communion thing, I think. Great, okay. Minor changes there, I think, really. Minor changes, but yeah, we'll come back and explore this mysterious world in a bit more detail next time, I think. Just having a quick look at this ancient plasma rifle. I'm glad I've got my hands on that. Okay, what is that? Is that return to the... It's probably return to the void ship, isn't it? I imagine so. Cool. All right, well, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. We'll come back and see what's going on with this Orcelio stuff next time. If you enjoyed this episode, as I hope you did, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Also, as with leaving me a comment, always appreciate those. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.